Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're playing Summoner again, and I did a little oopsie, a bit of a no-no. I forgot to save my game at the end of the last episode, and I ended up at the world map right outside of Masad. We didn't lose much progress, but we are going to have to loot all these boxes again, and the fish potion, or the fish sword. So I'm just going to run around and do that real quick before I get to the meat of the game. My initial gushing of this game and the nostalgia is kind of worn off, so expect slightly better content. There you are, Ivan. So I'm just going to speedrun this since we already know everything about him. My end goal is that fish sword, which is actually trash, so it's just money. But it makes me wonder, what is the tie between Crazy Ivan and this fish sword? I don't get it. Oh, I also gotta talk to this guy to get that mission about Zane and the crossbow or whatever. Hey, Bob. Great Ragu. Yeah, just give me the mission. Alright, now we should be back to where we left off in the last episode. That being said, let's figure out where this leads. The Linnell Marketplace. I miss that music. That takes me back. For an early 2000s game, this was really ahead of its time, if you ask me. Hey kid, what are you selling? Child, I'll vanquish the Rennies with my stick. You mark my words, bards will write songs about me and I'll win the hand of a rich damsel? Is that how you spell damsel? Alright, farewell. How do I move my camera again? It's been too long. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, just look towards the edge of the screen, I guess. Alright, whatever. I got a few things to sell, I suppose, but that's a potion seller. I don't think I have any potions. At least none that I'm willing to sell right this second, so... Oh, let's eavesdrop. 2 oxen, 3 calves, 70 chickens. I only have potatoes, turnips, and radishes. Huge marketplace, but barely anywhere to buy from. Oh, there's those chickens that guy was talking about. Can't do anything with them, though. Oh, not going down there. The controls are hard to get used to. Okay, that was a huge waste of time. Nothing in these crates. I don't think there's anything in these crates. Oh! Don't mind if I do. So much to explore. Oh, what have you got to say? Aguilo the Merchant. For centuries, the Runari have traded on these grounds. The old chieftain, Avram, killed a wolf on this site, and so it is known as Avram Market. So you're just a lore dump character. Oh, hello. Another potion seller? Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce your name. Potent elixirs I have in my inventory. What do you need? That is a lot of stuff. Like I said, I don't have anything to sell. I want to sell those boots, because I don't think I can use them yet. Here we go. What are you selling? Shady trader. You'll want a good blade in this city, boy. And I have just what you need. You got a club, a staff, a short sword, and a dagger. And I have nothing to sell, apparently. Alright then. I guess I can't sell anything to him. I can't remember if there's general stores in this game. But I should probably pay more attention to the main story than just screwing around. What is my main objective? That ain't it. Find Iago. And there's also a couple... There's Ragu's robbers. I seek sword. Gotta find him. Find Iago. Find Iago, the vagabond who taught you how to use your summoning power after the destruction of Saran 9 years ago. Iago said to find him in Linnell if you never needed him. Alright, so we don't have a direction. I guess we just screw around. But if I remember correctly, following the road will lead me to greatness. Hello there. Oh, I was forced to talk to him. I didn't click on him. Jakar. 9 years ago, I swore on my brother's grave that if I ever crossed your path again, I would kill you, Joseph of Saran. Who are you? My name is Jakar. Do you remember me now? Yes, I remember. To think I once called you a friend. Have you forgotten what happened in Saran? I tried to save our village. Save our village? You destroyed it. You killed everyone. You burned our cottages to the ground. That demon destroyed Saran, not I. You used your ring and summoned the demon. The ring that Iago gave you. You couldn't control your power and so our people died. I threw that ring down a well. You should have thrown yourself in after it. Why are you here? Have you come to destroy Linnell? I'm looking for Iago. That old spider? I've seen him. I'd have cut him in half, but I'm now a soldier in the king's army. If he ever falls from royal favor, my axe will be... well, waiting. Where is Iago? Fate is cruel. They call him Lord Iago now. And he's a counselor of Prince Sornahan. When he came to the city, he was begging in the gutters. Now he lives in the royal palace with the king and queen. How did he become the prince's counselor? You could go to the palace and ask him yourself, but I doubt the guard would let a carter like you through the front gate. Carter? Peasant, serf, villain, plowboy, farmer. Pick a name that pleases you if you don't like Carter. Farewell. If I ever find you outside the walls of the king's city, I will have my vengeance, Joseph of Saran. And... well, that guy was just a ray of sunshine. And if I remember correctly... oh, hello. Eris, Joseph, I heard the Rennies attacked Masad. Have you come to join the king's army? No, but I have some better.
I grow powerful.
That sword belonged to my ancestor. He died on Nado's Hill fighting for Lord Falconeye. If you are giving me this sword, my uncle Esik must be dead too. Take my weapon, Joseph. I have no longer need of it. Gain Bastard Sword. I wonder if that's against TOS to say that, since it is technically a real weapon. Bastard Sword. Value 200. Damage. Let's see if you're better than mine. 35. 45. Don't mind if I do. It is a two-handed sword. Never mind. So is that one. There we go. Yeah, I'll leave the two-handedness to anyone else. Oh, I remember this place. This really irritated me back in the day. There was a whole horse store and everything, yet you couldn't buy horses. Or at least not to my awareness. Hello there. Here's my advice to you. Beware the merchants. They'll cheat you out of every last coin you've got. Fiends of Lahara they are. Alright. Thanks for that. Oh, I leveled up. How do I level up again? There we go. R. What a weird button. Let's put a point into heal. And sword weapons. Where's my ability? There it is. Heal. Can't use it. Alright. Hello. You got something to say to me? Armor. I craft the finest armor in Linnell, but supplies are scarce and the king's men need their mail. I do have a few odds and ends I could part with if you have the gold to pay. Can I help you, vibrating man? You're not part of this conversation. Oof. Can I... Oh, I can afford it, but it's just out of my fleece range. Can I not use any of these? Nope, they're all for this fleece chick. Or they could just be too expensive. Oh well. Fun fact, when I was playing this when I was younger, I used to call Linnell Lena Lee. Don't know why. I was very illiterate. Move, Joseph. You gotta click on the ground in order to get him to move. You just can't click willy-nilly. There used to be such good loot around this place. Don't suppose they could have updated it. This game is like 20 years old. Anyway, back to following the road before I get lost. Nope, I lied. What have you got to say? Bibarus the bookseller. Greetings, sir. Bibarus the bookseller at your service. Apparently not, because I can't do anything with you. I wonder what that tower is in the background in the skybox. I don't think I've ever found it. You got something to say? Alas, good sir, says a red-faced shopkeeper. I cannot serve you today. I've just been robbed and my shop is closed. You were robbed? Yes, a customer bought fine silk garments and paid for them in what seemed to be gold coins. The coins were base lead with a thin coating of gold. The cursed thief, I am ruined. How are you ruined? With my best clothing stock gone and no gold to buy more, I cannot stay in business. Who is this thief? He goes by the name of Serval. If you were to find him and return what he stole, I would reward you well. Quest journal updated. Interesting. Also, I just realized, in the background there's like children laughing and stuff going on. I really like the ambience of this game. Jarl, I'm gonna pronounce it Jarl. I played too much Skyrim. Jarl it is. The surly weaponsmith scowls at you and says, "What is it? If you wish a sword or armor made, I must insist on payment in advance." Why in advance? My last customer, a nobleman, took a sword he'd commissioned but refused to pay for it. He refused to pay? Yes, a servant came to take the sword, saying that my fee would be paid when his master accepted it. Has he accepted it? 3 weeks have passed and still no fee. I have become desperate. Why are you desperate? I cannot pay the moneylenders unless I collect that fee. The vultures will haul me off to the keep. How are you planning to collect? He ignores me, but if a bold adventurer like yourself confronted him, he would surely pay the fee. You really think he'll pay? Yes, I'm sure of it. I will reward you richly if you can collect my fee. Do we have a deal? No. Yes. Good. The nobleman's name is Lord Coral, and he often hunts in the grasslands near Linnell. Quest journal updated. What do you think of giving each character a unique voice? Should I do it, or should I just narrate how I have been? Or would you rather me just shut up through the entire playthrough and watch gameplay? Leave a reply down in the comments. Exit to Linnell Crown District. Look at that loading screen. Used to take forever on the PlayStation 2. Woo, this place is big and spacious. Can't see very far, but yeah, it's there. I'll explore later, but like I said, the beaten path is for me. Exit to Linnell Temple Plaza. Left or right? Let's go right. Hello. Ah, rats. You gotta hold the mouse button in constantly. The Temple of Urath. Ooh, that's some new music. Those are some pretty paintings, too. Hello there, good sir. What have you got to say this fine evening? Oh, Hierophant. I am Pharenic of Moano, Hierophant of the Urathi priesthood. Hierophant? I am the leader of the Order of Urath, sworn guardians of the eternal right. As long as one voice speaks the right, the world shall endure. This has been our mandate since the... Aranugith. Aranugith? The mosaics on the temple tell the story of the... Oh, my goodness. Aranugith, the War of the Gods. Do you wish to hear it? Sure. None like a good lore dump. Do you wish to learn about the first, second, or third oh my goodness, I'm going to have so much trouble with that word. Aranugith. Or would you rather learn about the death of Urath, god of the Sudani? Let's start from the beginning. As you wish.
This is the tale of the
I'll be
Eredith,
quiet.
the war of the gods. The children of Guval usurped their father, the maker of all things, and Urath proclaimed himself lord of all creation. But Urath's sister, Nahara, envied her brother's power and sought the throne of heaven for herself. Nahara and her disciples rebelled, and the gods made war against each other. Thus we know this battle as the First Arenegeth. Urath crushed Nahara's rebellion and banished his sister to Kossos, our world, where our ancestors lived and died.
So, it's pronounced Arenegeth. Alright. I am Pharenic of... Oh, I've already told you that. Did I click on this? Let's look at the second Arenegeth. So be it.
Among the people of Kossos, Nahara brought chaos and discord. The skies, seas, and plains roiled with war and bloodshed. By Nahara's hand, the children of creation turned against each other. Urath heard the lament from Kossos, and he came down from the heavens. For 100 years, the second Arenegeth raged, until Nahara surrendered. Urath exiled his sister to a prison deep below the earth, a world of fire we would come to know as the kingdom of the dead.
So basically, the next couple of minutes is probably going to be cutscenes, so I'll be pretty close-mouthed through all of it. So, the third Arenegeth.
But Nahara would not concede defeat. She sent forth her minions to steal the souls of the dead and hoard them in the halls of her prison. Thus, deep below the world upon which we stand, our souls shall be doomed to endure all eternity. With a vengeful fury, Urath swooped down from his throne and struck the earth with his sword. The very stones that hold our world together split apart. This is how one kingdom became many. Mediva, Orenia, and the islands beyond the far horizon. And so began the third Arenegeth, the final battle of the gods.
Fascinating.
Defeated once again, Nahara begged for mercy, and Urath relented. But then, as she embraced her brother, Nahara plunged a dagger in his back. Her minions fell upon him and tore the flesh from his bones. As Urath died, the winged Sudani fell from the sky, their god destroyed. The cities of glass shattered and became the Vaheomo, the sea of stars. This is how our people lost their wings at the dawning of the chaos of 10,000 years.
All right, so that's all for that. Do you have anything more to tell us about the creation? Shall I tell you about how Guval made the world, or would you hear about the tale of the City of Gods? Perhaps you are interested in the banishment of Guval, or would the story of doomed Iona suit you better? Start at the beginning. Oh, yeah. As you wish.
The story of creation begins with Guval, the maker of all things. From the tree of 7 branches, Guval carved the spheres of creation, Ergal and Kosas. Ergal is the city of light and joy that lies beyond the Vaheomo, the sea of stars where Aladi keeps watch. These are the white spires of heaven, beyond the fires that vanquish night and winter. Kosas is the world, and here we have lived since the firstborn. The sea and the mountains, the fish and the birds, and all people of all kingdoms belong to Kosas. In Kosas we live, and in Kosas we shall die. Guval, the maker of all things, created his children, Amesido, god of the sea, Lahara, goddess of the flame, Vadagar, god of the earth, and Urath, god of the sky. From the white stones of his city, Guval cast down his children. Never shall you cross the gates of heaven, said the maker of all things. Here I am Lord, and I shall rule so all creation knows my tyranny. Kosas shall be your kingdom and your prison. The children of Guval gathered at the center of the world, and there built the city named Ileosi, for all would know this place as the city of gods. Urath said unto them, Here we shall make a people to serve and worship us. This very temple was built upon the city of Ileosi, for Lanel means city of gods in the tongue of the old Runari. In the forge of the gods, the children of Guval created the 4 tribes of the world, the Kosani of Vadagar, the winged Sudani of Urath, the Munari of Amesido, and Lahara's infernal Odoni. We are the descendants of the Sudani, though we lost our wings in the Arenegeth. Stone by stone, the children of Guval built the Tower of Ina to reach beyond the Vaheomo, where Angadi keeps watch. Up the winding stair they marched to Ergal, the shining city of light and joy. The walls of heaven fell. From the white spires of Ergal, Urath banished his father, the maker of all things. Cursing his children, Guval set the celestial sphere in motion. As the seasons turned, death came to Kosas, and the children of the 4 gods grew old and died. The windows of our temple also tell the story of doomed Iona, daughter of Amesido. Vadagar, god of the earth, fell in love with Iona, enraptured by the beauty of her song. Vadagar raised Iona's palace above the waves, but as a fish cannot live out of water, Iona perished in her lover's arms. Amesido grieved for his daughter and swore vengeance. With a great wave he struck the earth and flooded the cities of the Kosani, children of Vadagar. Those who survived the deluge fled to Sanavar, a mountain of the wise, where they await the return of their god.
That's all for that tree. I think we're on Hierophant now. I am the leader of the Order of Urath, sworn guardian of the Eternal Right. As long as one voice speaks the right, the world shall endure. This has been our mandate since the renegade. I think we've exhausted his dialogue. Sweet. So, that was interesting. Very interesting lore. I don't think I ever took the time of day to pay attention to what this guy said when I was younger. Kind of regretting it now. And all of these paintings and stuff is probably where the entire budget of this game went. Not that I'm complaining, it's really cool. But I also don't think I'm supposed to be here because none of this looks familiar, so I'm just going to dip. I found the pause button by accident. It's the space bar. Oh, hello, I can go over here. I can just make one big circle. If he moves his feet. Hello, purple man. Excusez-moi. The guards won't let me pass. They clearly let me pass, but fine, whatever. So I'm not supposed to be here. Then where do I be? Oh.
Please, I beg of you. I must see Iago.
That's Lord Iago to you. Well,
Then Lord Iago it is. I have urgent business.
business? What business? Will you sell him turnips? Has he borrowed your plow?
I come by his command. Stand aside and let me pass.
Listen, peasant. You be on your way now.
Iago is expecting me. Ask him. My name is...
Irrelevant. Now go or I'll spill your blood on the palace gate.
Creepy lady.
What's wrong, Your Grace? Won't they let you in the palace?
Huh? Who are you?
Follow me. I know a way in.
What are you talking about?
Come on. I'll explain when we get there. The guards are...
I'm gonna get my organs harvested, aren't I?
So this is your way into the palace? Through the sewers?
These tunnels date back to the City of Gods. They'll take you anywhere in Linnell, if you know the way.
I'm not going in there unless you tell me who you are and what you want.
As you wish. My name is Felice. I work for Tancred.
Tancred? The Prince of Beggars?
Yeah, that's the one. Prince of Beggars and King of Fleas.
How do I know you won't cut my throat down there or stick a knife in my back? Why should I even trust you?
I wouldn't trust me if I were you, but you want to get in the palace, and so do I.
But why are you here? What do you want from me?
There's something I need to get from the palace.
But why are you helping me?
Because I need your help. The sewers are dangerous. I can't risk it alone.
You're making a mistake. I'm a farmer, not a warrior.
But your need is as great as mine. Let's go.
Lise has now joined your party. Now you have two characters that you can control. To switch to another party member, simply press Tab to cycle between party members or click on that party member's portrait. Party members have their own unique set of skills and abilities. For instance, Felice will eventually get the ability to backstab and sneak, which Joseph will never get. You can also go solo and go into solo mode by clicking the solo button, wherever it may be. It's right there. When you are in solo mode, your other party members will not follow you. This is useful for solving puzzles, sneaking around, and other things. Try using it often. Growing up, I don't think I ever used this ability. But, so we're in a new area. That's cool. We got a new party member. And I believe this is a perfect time to end this episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. But before I go anywhere, I'm saving the game. Ignore that. I don't know why this is here. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions on future games, this current gameplay, or really anything else that comes to your mind. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.